We are sitting here with Ryan Wachendorfer. He's part of the U.S. snowboard team. Pretty epic local.
Pretty epic, yeah.
Yeah, pretty epic. Last time we chatted on camera, you were just about to take off for a giant trip.
Yeah, I went to Europe for 5 weeks, so we had some time back on snow over there, and it was good.
Was that your first time back on snow?
It was, pretty much, yeah. I went to Mount Hood a little bit this summer, but since then it was my first time back.
And anything incredible happen over there?
We had 3 weeks of perfect weather, really good conditions. One of the best fall half pipes I've ever ridden. And then we got a big snowstorm towards the end, so didn't quite get to ride some POW because we were on a glacier, but ended up doing a cool road trip. So
it sounds like a pretty good trip. 5 weeks in Europe, that's kind of a long time.
It was a really long time. I know. Yeah, it was long.
Were you homesick at all?
Not too bad. It was, I like being over there. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. So.
And then you're about to kick off all of the festivities for your winter season. So
yeah.
What's on your schedule?
We have a couple weeks off just for Thanksgiving and stuff, and then we start getting back into it the very first week of December. So we'll start over in Copper Mountain for Grand Prix, which is our first World Cup of the season, and then we go straight to Dew Tour after that, which is in Breckenridge.
And Dew Tour kind of travels around, doesn't it? It used to take place kind of all over Utah, too.
Yeah, it used to have a couple stops. There was one in Snow Basin, but now it's only in Breckenridge. So there's only one stop this year.
Which, is kind of nice for you because it's a little bit closer to home.
Yeah, definitely. No, we have a bunch of contests this winter, so it'll be nice to just start in Colorado, get some time back on snow, have some time at home, and then get going again.
And then what's on your schedule for the really busy year? The really busy season, I should say.
Yeah, so we have those first two events, and then we kind of have some time off for the holidays, and then pretty much right after New Year's we start going again. We'll go back to Europe for a couple of events, and then come back for X Games and stuff, and
nice.
Go from there.
And then are you going to compete in the competition taking place in Park City?
Yeah, so we have World Championships in Park City this year, which are very beginning of February. So that'll be a really big event for us, and the qualifiers for those are the first World Cup in Copper, and then the Lax Open in Switzerland.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then, of course, to end your season, you're going to come here for the Burton U.S. Open.
Yep, back for the U.S. Open in March. That's always my favorite event of the year, just because it's in Vail and usually warm and sunny and good conditions.
So on your little break, what are you doing?
Right now? Mm-hmm. Just kind of riding wherever I can, early season in Vail, and went to opening day the other day, and it was awesome. It's been cold, and they've been able to blow a lot of snow, so it's been a good early season so far.
I know, Breck has a lot open compared to over here right now.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot. They have a little terrain park open and a couple jumps, so it's been good to get back and do that.
So you submitted some photos for us earlier today. You submitted them this morning. We're going to take a look at them. Then I'm going to have you kind of explain to me what's going on in all these pictures.
Yeah. So these are all from, we were over in Saas-Fee, Switzerland, which is kind of by Zermatt in the Matterhorn. This is where we were training for the last 3 weeks when I was in Europe. So yeah, I think the half pipe is at 11,500 feet. So it's up there, but it's awesome, and it was definitely a good setup for us.
You're going huge in that picture. Do you ever get scared?
Yeah, I'm scared the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever get stage fright being in a starting gate?
It's actually weird. When I'm in the start, people always ask me what I'm listening to or if I can hear the crowd or the announcer, and I honestly can't hear anything, which is kind of weird, but
you're just in the zone.
Just in the zone, I guess, yeah. But,
Ryan, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning. Such an epic local. Make sure that you check him out and kind of follow his story. What's the best way for people to get to watch what you're doing?
I stay pretty current on Instagram, so that's probably the best way to stay up to date. And then, follow the events.
Well, coming up next, we're going to take a look at some skiing around the resort, so stay tuned.